Good morning, guys. So some of you are probably wondering, it's like, why is he in such a good mood? I don't get it. Well, it's because we I keep up along with Brenda, along with a lot of other people, all the stuff that's been going on behind the scenes. And these DUMBs, these deep underground military bases, where they have been storing children for a long time. These children are being rescued. There's a lot of good things that are happening, and Trump and the military are in control. And so, even though my physical therapist kicked my butt yesterday, I mean to tell you, he worked me. When they say PT stands for pain and torture, well, that's pretty true. Anyway, for those of you who would like to boost your immune system, go to Alaska Chaga, click on that link. Remember, get 10% off and free freight. And for those of you up in the Worcester, Massachusetts area, you need your car or truck worked on, Mini Cooper, go to Gracie's Garage, ask for Pete. Awesome, awesome guy. I mean, couldn't ask for better people to work on your vehicle. And he always carries Bears products. And by the way, you can call David at 615-854-3057. You get 10% off for being from the channel. And he's a super guy as well. Super. And and then for those of you who want a cool t-shirt, go to libtardtees.com. Let's go ahead and dig into some of the news here. So, dog bites man at White House. Really? Okay, so that's one of Joe Biden's dogs. So, which White House was it at? Because the real White House, that goes dark every night, like what, at 11 or so? Every night it goes dark at 11. Think about that one. So you ask yourself, which one is he really at? Yeah, think about that one. And then NRCC poll, majority oppose Democrats keeping schools closed. And yes, we do. It's not. It's never been a good thing. This is not, as we know, this is not a deadly disease at all. And people are waking up too, also to the fact that almost all the deaths that have occurred are really attributable to other things, like the flu, heart attack, so on and so forth. And then State Department set goal or says goal to end Afghan war, same as Trump administration. Really? No, it's not. Their goal is for the forever war. Meghan Markle's dad, Brits aren't racist. Harry, snotty. Whatever. Mansour, Oprah helped Meghan and Harry slander a family and a country. You know, when it comes to Oprah, she's got a boot on her. I mean, you know, one of those tracking devices. And you know, it's I guarantee you she's already been talked to. She's quiet. I mean, she just goes on the show and she interviews people and she lets it go at that. She don't really have a whole lot to say. And then leftist dark money groups silent on HR1 clause that could be used to target them, but will only be used against the right. Exactly, they know that. Padilla, GOP wants to penalize California for doing right thing early in pandemic. They didn't do anything right. In fact, I don't know that any of the Democrat and Rhino states did anything correct, and they're hardly still doing anything right. They're just corrupt and rotten to the core. 20 state AGs, pedophile briefs in case of Planned Parenthood, undercover journos appeal. And we will see the end of Planned Parenthood. without a doubt. And then Trump, no more money for rhinos. Good. Clash with RNC over using his name in fundraising, and they say, the hell with you, we're still going to use it. I'm sure they will. But I guarantee you, a lot of people are not giving to the Republican Party anymore. And then mass testing. Masks help Detroit slow virus pace. No, they don't. Masks don't help anything except to create more problems. And then man sets woman on fire on bus in Paris. No-go suburbs. There's a lot. You know, if all you watch is CNN and MSNBC and stuff, you have no clue of how dangerous it is over in Europe, in some of these areas. No clue whatsoever. France, Afghan migrant refusing to wear a mask beats women cops. Duterte, like I said, it's dangerous. Duterte, even for the police over there, it's dangerous. Duterte, Spock defends call to kill communists, don't mind human rights. UK Labour Party orders members to join China's TikTok to present parody accounts. And then 1,200 officers launch simultaneous cocaine raids against European shipping megaport. And that's going to be something, too, that I believe we're going to see down the road is we're going to see less drugs being transported. I just believe that. CDC director, we intend to take baby steps on what vaccinated people can do. No, they're not going to take baby steps. They're going to take big steps. And I tell you what, the people are going to upchuck all over them. Here's Biden. He forgets his mask again at the White House. Well, that's because he forgets who he even is. I mean, come on. The guy barely knows who he is or where he is. Let's go to Zebra Hedge. Let's see, what else here? JP Morgan warns further dollar strength will hammer commodities. Eric Swalwell. Is Eric Swalwell the answer to Trump's prayers? This may be Swalwell's costliest. Look. So he's suing Trump. So Trump is going to get his rear end in court and expose everything. NASDAQ exploding higher. It appears the world central banks have drawn the line in the sand. Remember, what goes up comes down. And then nonsense Madoff. Greensill collapse could ripple through markets in a systemic way. It says this is the first big fraud I've seen in 13 years with the sheer heft and star power to ripple through markets in a systemic way. Nonsense Madoff. Moving on to, and there's any number of things that could set off a market dump. Senate Banking Committee discusses who wins on Wall Street. Yep, they've always picked the winners and the losers. Let's see. Here are the S&P levels where volatility is set to soar. Be careful there. That's all I'm saying. Georgia Senate passes election reform bill that would end no excuse absentee voting. It says in recent years the number of mail-in absentee ballots has increased to the point where counties are in essence running 3 elections simultaneously. It's really corrupt. Xi alerts military be prepared to respond in current unstable and uncertain situation. His speech comes just after China's foreign minister blasted Washington's crossing lines and playing with fire on Taiwan issue. Believe me, Biden will bow to Xi all day long. They got him by the short hairs. That's China who has the Bidens by the short hairs. And then don't look now, but the Chinese currency is starting to move. It's broken through its 100-day moving average. And so we'll see what happens there. What else here? Bitcoin rejoins Quattro Comas Club as Wells bought the dip. What else here? Futures soar. We've been reporting on that. Former prosecutor appointed to lead Cuomo harassment probe as publisher halts book promotion. New York AG James announced, that's Letitia James, announced via Twitter that U.S. Attorney June Kim and Ann Clark will lead what's expected to be a closely watched investigation. The only reason Letitia James is going after him is because she's being told to. She does what she's told, when she's told, how she's told. Tesla is secretly constructing mega battery storage facility for Texas grid. Workers at the Texas site kept equipment undercover and discouraged onlookers, but a Tesla logo exposes it. Let's see what else here. 9 signs that pieces are being moved into place for a major Middle East war, and that's exactly what the globalists want. Venezuela issues a million bolivar bill worth 50 cents as hyperinflation rages. And then in an embarrassing senior moment, Biden forgets what Pentagon's called blanks on Secretary of Defense name, and that's he'll get worse. And then but he'll be removed. And then the dangers of a central bank digital currency. Listen, when it comes to Biden, like I've said, it'll be very interesting to see who they replace him with, and who's going to be second in command, who's going to be first in command. It's, as far as I'm concerned, it's not a given it's going to be Kamala Harris. And anyway, and it's also going to be very interesting to see just how to see how President Trump and the military play this all out. I know this, they are not, everyone knows that Trump won the election, and the military knows it, and they know who cheated, they know who's all involved, they know everything. So, but as we know, there's things that they want us to see, and we're seeing a lot of them. We're seeing a lot of insanity, for sure. Let's see here. I don't think there's anything else for now. So, thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate your support. It is greatly appreciated. And I'm going to go up and get some breakfast and try to loosen up the knee and the body in general. God bless y'all. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.